Hey there, Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, Cancer Rising. Welcome to Moonlit Waters. My name is Maggie. Today we're going to take a look at that full moon that is happening in Pisces at 28 degrees and 14 minutes. It is conjuncting Neptune. It is powerful. So we're going to take a look at that first, and then we'll go ahead and get into the energy of the entire week for you, kind of give you a little guided tour through the week with some, I'm having trouble talking. What is that? A guided tour through the, yes, no, yes, yes. Oh, okay, I see. All right, so lots about this full moon happening for you. So it is in your fellow water sign. It is happening if you're a Cancer rising, this would be in your 9th house of connection to spirit. Being at the end of, at 28 degrees of a sign that's at the end of a major cycle. So there's a lot of releasing, because Pisces is always about the big release. And so there's the big release. It is the big letting go of something as an end, a conclusion to a major cycle, especially at the last degrees of a sign as it is. We also have Mercury that is going to be in a very harmonious trine energy with Jupiter at this time, and so the ability to take to let things go, to allow them to move forward through your life, and then be in real high communication with yourself, and be able to expand out into the direction that you want to go. So Mercury is in Libra. Libra is about creating balance in your life, and so there is some communication along this. So what you have here for your guidance for this full moon is happening at 7:55 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time in the United States. Please adjust for your timeline. And before I forget, because I often do, that's why I put a sign there to remind me, I appreciate so much when you guys hit that thumbs up and leave me your comments. I love connecting with you. I love getting to know who you are and things about you. So I appreciate that. And of course, the analytics on YouTube require that you interact. So both things work great. So what we have here is, it says dive. So Cancer, you're going to be going deep into your emotions, I think, with this energy. So allow yourself on Sunday, the 20th of September, to really settle into this energy and allow yourself to go a little bit deeper into your emotions, but not so much because you're feeling things deeply, but instead looking for the pearls of wisdom. It says you don't find the pearls on the seashore, and so it's about taking a moment to look at what lessons you have learned along the way. You have single-mindedness. You get to choose your own path and what is best suited for you. So again, they look like they're diving down deep, and so I think it's the lessons that you have learned during this long cycle. Now, a full moon is about 18 months from the time the seeds were planted in Pisces season. It would have been 2020, and then now they're concluding. So over the past year and a half, what have you learned about yourself? What is the wisdom that you have gained, and what is the path that you're choosing to go on by really focusing in on it? We have resilience. There is no need to rush or push. So this is how fast you get there doesn't matter. I think it's more about identifying the path, stepping into your power, and being willing to focus on what is really important for you. You have the determination and the patience to handle what is happening. And you have gentle moderation. So again, it's about not pushing. You have gentle moderation. I don't think I showed you this. It's a cute little sea turtles. Gentle moderation, the sea lions. Take your time. Pressure from others or yourself can be released. Always releasing pressure with a full moon is a great way to use that energy. And by regenerating what you are trying to accomplish. By the end of this week, depending on where you are in the world, so it'll be either on Sunday or Monday, Mercury is going to go retrograde, and that is always that energy of being able to review and revise. And so what is it in your life that you are releasing the pressure on? Maybe the pressure of yourself and your expectations for yourself, and allowing yourself over the course of the next few weeks to really kind of take a deep dive as we complete this cycle of what it is that you want to take this information, this guidance, this wisdom, and move forward with, because we have rediscovering your zeal. So what are you passionate about? What are you going to be focused on because it makes your heart sing? It's about making your heart sing. It says, pay attention to the passion you are feeling for discovering, learning, exploration. Ninth house is learning, discovering, exploration, either in things that you're going back to school, learning something new, studying. It is long distance travel, and it is your connection and your communication with your higher self, which is, again, that is discovering and learning things about yourself. So travel, work, spirituality, or your relationships. Wow, this is the perfect ninth house card. Passion and desire go together, especially as inspiration. So this is an orange tang. Oh yeah, no, I used to work at a pet shop. So this is zeal, tang, right? It's that expression of who you are and being willing to go for it. So take a little time over the next few days, and with that full moon, jot down what is it that you feel really strongly about. When you identify what it is that you love to do, and what it is that you're good at, and what it is that you're curious about, and you combine those things, that's generally how you figure out what your life purpose is, right? Your divine purpose is to create joy, but what is your life purpose? How are you going to accomplish that? And so that's kind of cool. All right, so you have a lot going on this week. Wow. All right, so let's get into it. Monday, late, 11:13 p.m., that moon is going to move into Aries. So we're going to talk about the moon in Aries for the 21st and the 22nd. That's Tuesday and Wednesday. And then Wednesday's a big day, astrologically speaking. We've got the sun moving into Libra at 3:21 in the afternoon. So that is the equinox, equal day, equal night, depending on which hemisphere you're in. It's either your vernal equinox or autumnal equinox. And so here in Michigan, it's the autumnal. So the equinox happens a minute before the sun moves into Libra. So at 3:20 p.m. and then boom, balance comes in, right? It's the balance, Libra. So that's kind of the energy around this while the moon is in Aries, which is a very air feeds fire. This is good energy for like really getting into what you're passionate about. I do want to warn you that with the moon in Aries, it's going to be opposing Mars. I'm sorry, yeah, Mars and Libra. So Mars rules Libra, and so there is going to be a push me pull me kind of energy. This is kind of funny. Tuesday is UN's International Peace Day, and I think people are going to have trouble controlling their temper. So how about we channel that into passion? What do you have a zest for? What do you want to do? And really focus on that. So it is a time of bringing things into fruition and a little self-reflection about what's important. And if people are getting noisy around you, don't worry about it. Okay, so you have here 4 cards that wanted to come out. Oh, wow. We have Aphrodite, self-love. That is a Venus in Libra card, and Venus is in Libra. Venus is in Libra, Mercury is in Libra, and Mars is in Libra. And so they're having this really nice conversation about what is the value and what brings the balance into your life and what is your life purpose and what do you want to do. So that's wonderful. And then you have Isis, protection. You have Hera, commitment. And you have the Valkyries, redemption. This is an opportunity to take the energy this week and really know that you're safe and protected as you commit to bringing. It is like finding the lost parts of ourselves, finding it. Who are you authentically, and searching out, seeking out the lost part of you and bringing that in. I'm going to take a moment here to tell you I have a channel. I have a Facebook group, Moonlit Waters, and I do a daily card pull. And I actually think it was Wednesday where it was Be Authentically You was the card that came up. I just did those. So check those out. I think you'll get a little extra guidance. But I feel like that's what's happening here is that we are pulling back. All the pieces and the parts of us across all lifetimes and timelines right now. Everything is shifting, the energy is moving, and we are releasing and letting go of what doesn't serve us. And we are, it's kind of like peeling back the layers. This is what it looks like. It's like, okay. So it's like a big present, and you have to like pull out all of the tissue paper, the things that are to get to the beautiful, it looks like an engagement ring, a commitment that you're making to yourself. and you're going to be safe and protected. This is about what you love and what you love about yourself and what you love to do. This isn't about other people, Cancer. You give so much. Take this time to think and focus on you this week. Really focus in on you and what it is that you want, what it is that you need, and what it is that you desire, and start heading in that direction. Because I think you're going to find that you are kind of feeling really comfortable on Thursday when the moon moves into Taurus. It is about pleasure at that point, and it does have a little bit of a low energy flow to it that day. Don't let that dissuade you. I think self-nurturing and self-care, those are really good ways to use the moon in Taurus. And so, of course, you are ruled by the moon, and you're probably picking up these energies more than most. So take them and use them to your advantage. On Friday, the energy picks up, and you could start to feel yourself feeling a little more motivated and like, okay, that Taurus energy of I know what I want, and I know I'm going to get it. But the way you're going to get it is not by demanding it. It is the Venusian energy of understanding how attractive you are when you know what you want and you have that self-confidence, because you have attracting, not chasing, and the abundance mindset. So focus on knowing that I can attract to me whatever it is I want and need because I deserve it. I can manifest whatever I want. I am a divine spark of God. I am here to create. I'm here to create joy, and this is what will bring the joy into my life. And so by focusing on what's going to bring the joy into your life, what is the passion, you will attract the opportunities and the people. You can't just sit there and expect things to flow to you without action on your part. Okay, it's not like that. You have to take some steps. You might have to make a phone call. You might have to sign up for a course. You may have to rearrange something in your schedule. Whatever it is, you have to take action step. You may have to get into your finances and make some adjustments. But you attract the abundance into your life when you're like, I know I can do this. So if you think of abundance as something that is happening in the future, it'll always be a day away. So instead, it's that I am abundant. I'm always in the right place at the right time with the right people, the right situations. I attract easily to me what it is that I need to propel me on my path toward the things that bring me joy. I am joyful in this moment. And so look for the beauty in each and every moment. And that is how you win this week. That is how you use this energy of this full moon. That is how you wrap up this long-term cycle and really go, okay, this is the commitment I make to myself. I commit to myself that I am going to choose me, and I'm going to choose joy, and I'm going to choose happiness, and I'm going to choose what I'm excited about, and I'm going to choose what I'm passionate about. That's what I'm going to do. When you make that commitment to yourself and the universe sees you working in that direction, you will not be deterred. So I'm using the feathers for the energy when the moon moves at 8:36 p.m. on Saturday evening into Gemini. And I want to remind you, you will be motivated on Friday and Saturday. You are going to be able to get a lot of crap done. It is a get her done day. So be sure to focus on that. But what I love here is that we had Hera, right? And you got the peacock feather. That is Hera's that is Hera coming back again to say to you, you have inherent wisdom and it is emerging at this time. Watch it and ready yourself for a rebirth, right? This is a chance to redeem the parts of you, rebirth. This Mercury retrograde looks like it's going to be really positive for you, an opportunity to really bring in what you need. You have the cardinal. The cardinal is that red feather. That is that action. That is that root chakra. Though this is about the safety and the security, and this is again about knowing who you are and what it is you want. It says stand tall and proud. See the leadership. See the leadership role unfolding ahead of you as you pick up the sword of your own truth, as you drop that mantle of I know what I want and I am in charge of my own life around your shoulders, and you start moving forward. The universe goes, okay, yeah, here's what you need. I got it for you. Have you ever noticed that the people who have the most get more? This is how you do it. And then you have the raven. The universe is calling you to notice important synchronicities. The opportunities are going to show up. you have to look for them, and then you have to take action on them. You can't just see them and go, oh, well, that's coming. It's attracting the opportunities, but it is going to require you to acknowledge them and say, okay, I'm going to take that one. I'm not taking this. I'll take that. And then you have to do stuff with it, right? And it's about keeping everything in balance. A very productive week ahead of you. This is exciting energy. So Cancer, check out your mid-month that came out last week for a little more detail on some stuff. Come on, join me over on Facebook. I would love to have you there for the daily card reading, and be sure to say hi. And you guys have a great week. This looks freaking amazing. So congratulations. About time, right? Take care.